I was right. Trump is getting played and isolated. And yesterday I said that Zelensky was, I think, playing Trump and baiting him out to go to a ridiculous position and isolate him further. And that seems to be what's playing out now. But the question is, who's playing Trump? Answer, absolutely everyone. And Trump is looking extremely manipulable and soft-minded for it. First of all, Elon Musk played Trump to get into power, to get his Doge set up in the Oval Office, bring in his son. He's just been playing Trump from the start. And then, of course, Canada and Mexico completely played Trump. Trump tried to strong-arm them with tariff threats to do this and that, and then they just offered to him what they were doing already. He thought he had made a deal, said yes, and then looked like a fool. Netanyahu's played him all the way through and got him to back him on ethnic cleansing. But to be fair, Netanyahu was playing Biden as well before. But then, of course, Russia played Trump like an absolute fiddle, whereby they overdid it and Trump just sounds like a Kremlin bot. He's got nothing but the Russian script. And then this put Zelensky in a position where he's got nothing to work with, so he might as well call him out and see if he snaps back, which he did. And now Trump is utterly isolated. And as I said in my video yesterday, the effects that it has when Trump outright attacks Zelensky are manifold. One is it means that this notion of him being a peace broker is absolutely gone, and that's untenable on the world stage. The other one is that there are lots of people in the GOP that don't support an anti-Ukraine position, and so of course you're having noises going on there from Mike Pence and other Republican figureheads starting to push back there. But then also in terms of Trump's relations with the rest of the world, Starmer, the UK Prime Minister, has already said that is absolutely wrong. Trump is absolutely wrong to say that about Zelensky. But it's not just Starmer. Our right-wing press, the Daily Mail, the Express, all totally thumping Trump this morning, which means that Nigel Farage, leader of Reform UK, is in a real pickle about what he is going to say or not say about Trump. We understand that he was meant to go off to some kind of Trump bash this weekend. What's he going to do now? When, and I've said this before, 3% of the UK population, by a poll just done by YouGov, agree with the sentiment that Ukraine started this war or was majorly responsible for this war. You know, it is embarrassing for Farage and for a lot of Reform UK voters. And it will be interesting also to see how this plays out with AFD, because Trump and Vance and Musk were so invested in AFD. So if they start getting isolated from the xenophobic populists of Europe, then their power really wanes there as well. So, and I think with Trump, everyone can see that in global dealings, he doesn't know what he's talking about. And if you can just get close to him with rubbish to pour into his ear, he will drink it in and regurgitate it, which makes America look very weak. And that's the major that's the major key message here. The key take-home message is that Trump looks weak on the world stage because it doesn't look like he's got his own mind that comes from any kind of point of principle. It seems random, it seems highly influenceable, it seems kind of like mushy and easily to manipulate. And you got to think the lawmakers in the states and I guess the public at large have got to be a bit worried about America used to lead the world and be respected in the world by force as well as by just holding positions that were advantageous to America. but it looks like Trump is just a real liability to go out there into any context without a whole load of more sensible minders. And if he is firing everyone around him that actually does have intelligence and knowledge and replacing them with yes men, then America is at high risk of just looking more and more stupid with him at the helm, bluntly.